Hi there, my name is Michelle, and I recently graduated from McGill University, and now I'm working with the nonprofit Our Horizon, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about my work with them. So Our Horizon is a registered nonprofit that is lobbying municipalities to put climate change warning labels on gas pump nozzles. It's a really simple idea, but it's globally unprecedented, and it's going to have huge impacts. So the idea behind it is that climate change is a problem of diffusion of responsibility. This way, with warning labels on the gas pump nozzles where the fossil fuels come directly to us, we are placing responsibility literally in the palm of your hand. The goal is to get consumers to start questioning our consumption habits, to start questioning where we get our energy from. We're seeing this as a catalyst for real change. We want people to start demanding more of the industry, demanding more of their politicians, because the decisions we make today regarding climate change are going to affect the next generation more than ever. The oil and gas industry and the combustion of fossil fuels are among the highest contributors of greenhouse gas emissions in Canada and are second only to the transportation sector. Since 1990, the amount of greenhouse gas emissions released by the oil and gas industry has increased by over 50%. Given the trends of our current rates of consumption, this number is likely to continue rising. We know that the use of oil and gas products contributes to climate change. That is why we would like to introduce you to the idea of putting warning labels on gas pump nozzles across Canada and the world.
My approach to addressing climate change is simple. We borrow from the example of tobacco packages where there's warning labels on them to help consumers connect cause with effect and apply that to the context of fossil fuels. So as you can see here, a gas pump, a thing that dispenses a particular type of fossil fuel, we've got a warning label on it to help consumers connect cause with effect when it comes to climate change. So this one reads, warning, use of this fuel product contributes to climate change, which may put up to 30% of species at a likely risk of extinction. That figure comes from the IPCC. We have warning labels that speak to drought and famine. We have warning labels that speak to ocean acidification. The idea is a catalyst for change.
And how is this a viable solution to climate change?
Well, I think of it not so much as a solution, but as a catalyst for change. So if you understand the nature of climate change and a bit of human nature as well, you can think of it as a problem of no feedback. There's a delay between cause and effect. This brings those faraway consequences, be it ocean acidification, the extinction of species, and drought and famine, into the here and now. It builds feedback. Climate change is also a problem of diffusion of responsibility. This, of course, then locates responsibility right in the palm of your hand. If you think about it, there's nothing like this out there that connects us to these problems quite in a direct way as this does. So I think what this will do, if you can make someone feel connected to this problem, we will then, right in that moment while they're pumping gas, create a little bit of dissatisfaction in the marketplace with this existing solution for our mobility needs. In creating that dissatisfaction, you then stimulate demand for alternatives. So our hope is that you will see businesses and governments respond to this shift in demand. Think of it as a catalyst for change. It's basically not until we genuinely confront the reality of what we're up against that we'll then be able to move forward in dealing with it in a meaningful way. That's why we're asking people to face the change.
The Our Horizon campaign traveled across Canada, speaking to people from coast to coast about how they can be part of the solution to solving climate change. You too can be part of the change by writing to your municipal councillor and asking him or her to pass this idea into law. We have the ability to change the way we consume. Everyone can have an impact on reducing the effects of climate change.